Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing a super cool review on the Jazwares Toy Freddy figure. But I do want to just say a couple things. First of all, I'm sorry for not posting for almost 3 weeks. Actually, I think it has been 3 weeks now. Um, I was gonna make a video talking about how these guys were being found in stores and everything, and then I just started getting busy over that week, so I was like, oh, it's old news. People probably won't care about it anymore. And then the next week after that, which was last week now, I've just been working this. I've been super busy, pretty much. I've been working a lot with my dad recently, and I've just been super busy. But yeah, now I actually have some free time to record a video. So, yeah, there is a chance that I am going to Target tomorrow. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so I might be going to Target tomorrow on Wednesday. And pretty much, if this video drops, then just know I didn't find any of the other figures. But if this video doesn't drop, then yeah, it just doesn't drop. This will just be deleted. But yeah, so Jazwares Toy Freddy. Sadly, this is the only figure they had when I went to Target. I even asked the employee, and he scanned like the barcode, and he was like, "Yeah, sorry, man, it's the only thing we got here." But yeah, I just want to quickly show off the packaging. So honestly, for me, this packaging is kind of nostalgic because I don't know what about it, but just seeing like the FNAF 2 background again, just that basic Freddy image with the FNAF logo on it, it just really reminds me of 2016 FNAF merch, which is super cool. I will be honest, I don't know why it's like blue and purple lighting instead of just like yellow or white lighting like actual FNAF 2. Maybe it's just to make the figure stand out more on the shelf, I guess, but it's kind of cool. And then the back is really reminiscent of like 2016 type of merch. It shows the jump scare action and then the other figures. Someday I'll have you guys. But yeah, it is pretty simple, but really cool box art. So yeah. So yeah, I do want to just start out by saying the stuff I don't like about it, which it's really only one thing, and it's the jump scare action. Like, the jump scare action, don't get me wrong, it's really cool, and like, the first time we've ever gotten something like that for a FNAF figure. But it kind of ruins the articulation on the figure. Like, the arms, you are kind of have to, like, if you move one arm, the other arm will move up, and you can't like rotate the arms. So, I like to, as you can tell, I like to pose my figures just on my shelf, have their arms straight down, just to save as much space as possible, get some more storage for them. But these ones, you kind of just gotta hope that you have like ones that are already better posed. Like the one arm, I can get it down because how the joints were in the box, or how they were produced. But as you can see, the joint is like that, and it's literally impossible to rotate it without feeling like it's gonna break. So I kind of just have to have him with his arm kind of outwards a little, which is a little annoying. And then also, he has no head articulation, because I'm assuming because of the jump scare action, which actually I didn't even show off. Let me show that off. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little mechanic, but for someone like me who's not really gonna play with it, I'm just gonna have them sitting on my shelf. It's kind of a useless feature for me. Like I said, it is really cool, but kind of pointless. If I'm being honest, personally, I would just say scrap the jump scare animatronic or jump scare feature, and maybe just add like a jaw hinge on the upcoming figures, which yeah, like just like this, but make it be able to stay down. And there is the way it works is there's like a little spring that's in there. I'm not going to be able to show it because my camera is not that great. But yeah, it's just kind of ruins the waist up articulation, which that's another thing. You would think this has waist articulation, but it doesn't. So yeah, it's a little odd. But overall, if I'm just going based off looks solely, uh, this is a 10 out of 10 figure. Easily way better than like 90% of Funko's released figures. Also, I just gotta say, this was a really smart idea from Jazwares. Not only, they are releasing their first wave is figures that Funko has never done, but also lines up with the movie. So, yeah, in my opinion, that was a really good play by them. But now, trying to show the articulation with one hand, he's got, some uh, wrist hinges, whatever you want to call them. His arms do move like up and like back, kind of, but I'm not gonna be able to show that. And then his legs are actually really cool because they have drop down hips, which I don't know if I'll be able to show that. Let me just pause recording real quick. So yeah, there you can see the drop down hips. You can just kind of pull them down. Then that's like if you want to have this little fat ass sit down. But yeah, he can do that. He does. It looks a little weird, but I mean, I think it's kind of funny. And also, a lot of people haven't pointed this out in their reviews. But he also has little peg holes on his feet. So in case you want to like stand him on something, I don't know what you would put him on. Maybe one of the future like sets that was in the Wave 2, like imaging has little pegs for them to stand in. And then also, I do want to show the glow in the dark, because that's another thing people aren't putting in their videos for some reason. The eyes do glow in the dark. Alright, so there's the glowing. I'm sorry if the camera quality is a little worse in the darkness. But yeah, you can see his eyes do glow pretty good. On my camera, they're kind of showing up blue, which is actually pretty cool. But they're more like green in person, kind of similar to Funko's glowing. And if I'm being honest, it is pretty much like, it definitely glows a little bit brighter than Funko's, but it's almost about the same. But I will say the duration of the glowing is far better than Funko's duration. But yeah, something really cool that we've never really had on previous figures. Just their eyes glowing. We've had full figures glow before, but I don't think we've had just eyes glowing before, which he looks super cool. Also, one last thing I wanted to say that's kind of bad about the jump scare feature is that it leaves this huge little knob in his back, which, I guess I don't really know how else they could have done it, but it does look a little ugly. But I mean, then again, I'm not going to be displaying him from the back. And also, I'm pretty sure because of the jump scare or feature, I don't know, I keep saying animatronic, but it leaves like these little holes on his back, and then there's one in the back of his head, like he's JFK. And then, yeah, for some reason, I really want to know why Jazwares put this. Why does he have cheeks? Like, why is there an indent there? I really want to know why they felt the need to do that. But, yeah. So, Jazwares Toy Freddy. Easily, looks-wise, 10 out of 10. Actual action figure-wise, like playing with them, I'd give them probably like a solid 7. So yeah, it's really just the jump scare feature I think could just be scrapped all around, because it's this is cool. Like, this is cool, but the way it affects the figure is bad. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Come like, subscribe. Peace.